You're listening to the Comic Crusaders podcast. I am your host, Al Mega, CEO of Comic Crusaders and Undercover Capes. In this show, I'm sitting down with creators from all walks of life to talk about inspiration, process, the lessons they've learned, and a whole lot more.
What up, man? This is your boy, Al Mega. Welcome to a brand new Comic Crusaders podcast. And today we have an amazing return guest. I mean, she is just an independent creator that just kicking ass. She is a crowdfunding queen because she keeps kicking ass, and she's also one of the hardest working women in comics. I mean, I think she should be called Corissa James Brown Grant. You know what I mean? She be kicking that ass. Welcome back, homegirl. How you doing?
Thanks for having me back. I appreciate it.
Yo, Daniel, what's popping? What's popping? How you doing? No, thank you for coming back. Because again, you're doing it once again, Corissa. Honestly, when I say you are the hardest working woman in the biz, I mean, every podcast I've seen you on, everybody mentions how much you just keep working, getting things of the year just started. You have a fire project out that just dropped. And oh my God, congrats to you, already funded. Holy smoke.
Funded in 2 hours.
Folks, and you gotta get in on this, folks. There goes the link right there below. It's also in the show notes, so make sure you show the love to an amazing independent creator. Again, that tells you a lot, folks. If this joint right here, this jewel of an independent comic is funded so quickly, it's because of this quality product, is the good stuff. We're gonna get into that, all that goodness. We got a dope video to show you, catch you up, and then we're gonna catch you up to this amazing new project. But before we do all that, you know what it is. We gotta catch up with what Corissa has been doing and lessons learned from the last crowdfunding project. Because here at Comic Crusaders, we love to learn our lessons, you know what I mean? And listen, for when I said she is definitely a queen of crowdfunding, she's getting her business done. I think she has a lot of wonderful tidbits, that she's probably learned and that she can share with us, for other independent creators to hopefully succeed in their projects. So, Corissa, what up since the last time you've been on? I mean, how has the project been going? Any new lessons that you learned along those ways?
So a lot. I've been doing. I don't know when the last time I was here, but they come out so quickly. So
you work so hard, damn.
Yeah, I do. I have a Kickstarter every other month. I have this whole year scheduled. I have 6 coming out. The next one's March 4th. So I always, I have them all. I know what I'm doing. I think the best thing is I don't know if this is what I learned, but I've been more efficient when it comes to shipping. So I ship like literally the day of or the next day, depending on how fast the payments go through and how many backers I have. So I get these out super fast. I order everything ahead of time. I don't know if you know this, but so this is issue 8 that's released, but we're actually in the middle of doing issue 12. So,
wow.
So we're super good.
Folks, you see, no matter what campaign you're back, you're getting your stuff like on time.
Yeah, there's not a lot of risk.
Ain't risk. You're doing it. It's wonderful. This is what it is. You're not just an independent comic book creator. You're an entrepreneur. You are building something. You're looking forward, and that's a wonderful thing. That means you believe in your project that much, and it shows. Again, as I stated at the very, very beginning, the project is already funded. I'm pretty sure
this is the fastest we've ever. It was funded in 2 hours, which is the fastest. We've had like within 24 hours. I think we had within 12 hours. So 2 hours is the fastest, but I've never had it double funding in 12 hours. And so, because this morning it was like 2,000, so it doubled within 12 hours, and now we're at 2,400. So, we're getting up there.
So 59 backers out there with 23 days to go. And first, again, if you missed Christmas, this is again. Look, you see, in case you're a little late, it's still Tres Reyes and stuff. You could use the excuse, say, hey, you celebrate the Puerto Rican way in the Caribbean, you know, so.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I took December off, and it was actually not the easiest thing to take off because I kept feeling like I'm supposed to be doing something. I had no podcasts. I had I did scripts.
All right, talk about that though. Did you feel you needed the time off? And if so, did you feel that benefited you?
I didn't feel I needed the time off. Like I didn't feel burnt out. I didn't feel, I mean, I worked on scripts. The 90 issues are already written for the story, but not all of them are scripted yet. So I'm on script. I'm finishing up script 20. I think I'm on like the last couple of pages. So I'm getting up there. I feel like if I'm not working on it in some way or writing chapters, I wrote a couple of chapters so we're still writing. So it's 90 issues, but I'm still writing. So I'm always feeling like if I'm not like talking about it or writing about it or reading it, I get withdrawals from the story. So I have to do something story related. So, and then I'm happy. Yeah.
All right. So between the last project you did and up to this one, I mean, what were you doing, and what made you, what's going on with this one? What are we getting into before I show the video? That's a summary.
So, in the last year, it's only been 1 year. So last year, yeah, only 1 year. It feels like more and less at the same time. I don't really know how that's possible, but so last year was book 1, which is issues 1 through 7. They were trapped in the hell town, and they were trying to get out of this town that was merged with hell, and they're fighting against their father and their fathers, which is an angel and a demon, and there's zombies and all this stuff. So in this one, at the end of the last one, they got away from what they were trying to get into, but in the way, while they were trying to escape, now they're stuck now in a haunted asylum that has trapped them with zombie mental patients, which we have plushies of. Mental patient plushies. So there's zombies, there's ghosts, and there's giant salamanders, which we also have plushies for.
Oh, wait a minute. We're about to get close-ups on those. You know, folks, she's telling us a bit about this. You know what? Let's see a nice visual summary so you can see the beautiful art and everything that's going on with some dope music. Check it out. I mean, this is Corissa Grant's Worthy Chaos Redemption, baby. Woo! there you go, folks. Worthy Chaos Comics Redemption. A little bit of a catch-up recap 1 through 7. And that new project is live now because that is not 1 through 7 out right now, but rather 1 through 8, baby. Woo!
And we have a new colorist, mostly to give my artist a poor break because he was doing everything. He was doing pencil, inks, color, lettering, everything. So now we have
wow.
Yeah, he was doing it all. So now we have a new colorist, Matt Chambers, who does an amazing job. For anyone that doesn't know, he also does Path of the Pale Rider with Lori.
Hey, shout out to Lori, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have a new letterist, SK. Everyone should know SK if they don't, but he is all over and he's absolutely amazing. So now my artist just focuses on the pencils and inks, and he does a phenomenal job, and he's just killing it. Now he's faster. I created a monster, man. I just got 14 pages of issue 12 now, so he's up there. But yeah,
Awesome.
we're this. I think this is the last issue in book 2. So, oh yeah, I got 2 certificates on the Beam Award.
What is this about? Hey.
So I should put the link for the Beam Awards. So they had a Beam Award. They had 300 votes, and I got actually 3 of them, but I only put 2 on here. I got favorite indie comic and best writer, and also I got best cover with issue 4 because of Ken Hunt's amazing. So he
how does that feel, Carissa?
It's pretty good. I was not expecting that. When at first I was like, oh, I sent these to like 20 people, so hopefully, I get nominated. And then I won 3, and I was like, wow. When they said that there was over 300 votes, I didn't think I won. Because I didn't know 300 people.
Yeah, but it don't matter. It's about look at the product. Yeah, out there. Okay, where we were talking about, I see you hustling out there. What inspires you to hustle that way too? Again, talk about that, because we got to inspire these other independent creators. Because there's a lot of them that are very shy and reserved, and you are, I think, a total opposite of that. I see you everywhere. You got energy, and you're kicking ass. Talk about where you get that energy from.
I am absolutely. I mean, everyone says they're passionate about their story, but I mean, I have been obsessed with the story. First of all, I've been obsessed with the idea of the story for 17 years now. And then I was obsessed with it while I wrote it. I wrote it solid for 3 years with my co-writer. And then when we started making comic books, it wasn't a planned thing. We wrote, we have over, probably now it's about 100 issues written, and it wasn't intentional. And then I got so obsessed with the story. I was like, this is such a waste. It's such a good story. And I want to. And somebody asked me why I didn't release it as a novel. And there's a couple of reasons. One, I don't think I'm good enough to be a novelist. I'm more of a storyteller. I could tell a great story. But using all the fancy, pretty words, it's just for a dyslexic. It hurt my brain. But not only that, to me, and I had said that to somebody, because I was like, oh, you could be have somebody edit it. And I was like, well, that's not me then. But not only that, I already wrote it. This is new to me now. I get to see my characters come to life on pages, and every time I get a new page, I'm like, yeah, this looks awesome. Like today in one of the pages, you had Serafina got hit and Anubis was growling at somebody and because he was mad that she got hit. So the characters are starting to get these personalities in them, and I just absolutely love it. So the problem is that most people are releasing issues because they want to make money or because they like it and blah, blah. I'm releasing them for me. I'm lucky that other people are liking it too, because this is, as you know, making comics is not cheap. But I'm releasing them for me. Everything I've done about these is because I want to see it or I want to do it. All the merch is because I wanted to own it. I get one of everything.
Wait a minute. You were talking about that merch. Let me change my screen over. There we go. Put that up. Let me see what you got going on here.
This is our lovely little salamander monster with his tail. You could see him. He's in the pages that I have on Kickstarter. So he's got this big old tongue and these fangs. So he's a lover. Not really, but
daughter would love some creepy joint.
Oh,
Like
he's so soft. I love this guy. And this is handmade. This is a handmade one. I have the Hellhound.
oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool too. And I have our skeleton birds. And now these are from issue 3, but they sell out every time. So I just keep getting them because people keep buying them. And I love skeletons, so there's that.
But it looks cool too, though. I love that.
Cool?
Yeah,
it's all embroidered and everything. So this is our new one, and this is a pre-order. I think you can get one, but it's cooler to pre-order because so this is our zombie mental patient. He's got a straitjacket that you can see he ripped apart. But the thing is, you can get your any birth date or number you want embroidered on the back.
Word. Nice.
Yeah. So this is my birthday. So I was telling everyone that if they know somebody who's crazy and they want this to represent them, they could just put their birthday on the back. Or they could put their birthday, which is what I did. And not only that, and I don't recommend taking it off and taking it on. However, the straps work. So you can take the straitjacket on and off. These are all hand dyed, you know, and the little fringes on the side they ripped off or that's how they're supposed to be. So they won't get any worse than that. So I think these are already sold. Like, I think there's 4 or 5 that sold. Now, this is our first commercially released plushie. This is our Anubis. He kicks ass. Now, normally I don't let these on unless I have them. You know, I that's how I normally work. But everyone wanted them so badly. These have been ordered. They're in the process of being made. They should be shipped in like a week, so I should get them. Probably mid-February. So these are pre-ordered. And I made sure that was clear. You will get your comic book first, though. So everyone will get their comic book. I ship them out right away, and then these will be shipped out as soon as they come because I don't like to wait. I don't want to make people wait. There's 2 options for him. You can get the foam, which looks cool and everyone loves it. It's not my favorite. I think it's flimsy, and he's such great quality. And I feel like the foam staff, it's cool. Not my favorite, so I had to get these made. They're 3D printed, and he actually holds these. And so I have 50 with the staff, the foam staff, and 40 with the 3D staff. And then there's 10 without a staff because there was some people that didn't want a staff. So this is my favorite. I love them. I was so nervous ordering these because you have to order like 100 of them. So I was like, but the quality was so good that I knew it wouldn't be.
I mean, it looks fantastic.
Look at his little face. He's all embroidered.
Yeah, I want one. Shit.
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons why I got the commercially released one is because as much as I love these, they're incredibly expensive. I mean, these are they're handmade. They're incredibly expensive. I don't get a lot of profit on them. I'm just pretty much making them because I want them and people want them. But this one I can offer for the foam staff one or the no staff is $29. So I was able to make it a lot cheaper for people.
And that's cheaper than most plushies that are even smaller than that.
Yeah. This is 12 inches. He's no slacker there. And then if you get this, it's $39 because I have to pay for the stupid staff. Yeah. But the staff is awesome. I love the stuff. So if you want the the high quality staff and all that stuff, it's $39. It's pretty good. I actually have a store over here that I'm going to do a book signing at, and they're going to carry these as well. So.
Oh, nice. And when is that book signing going on?
That is going to be March 2nd here.
Look at that.
And I'll probably do one. Yeah, I'm waiting till the plushies come in so I can bring them with me. So.
You hear this, guy? This is what indie is about. Your hardest working woman in the business right here. Again, look at all these current issues and this new products. So what are we talking about? We're going to get 1 through 8 on this baby, or is it a graphic novel and floppies, all floppies?
So you on this campaign, you can get the I have a hardcover that's 1 through 7, which you guys can get if you want to just get that. There's a tier for just that one, or you can get this. And you can get issue 8 together, or this and issue 1 together. This is very high quality. The cover is Ken Hunt from DC and colored by.
Let's see the girth. Let's see that spine. Look at that. Hey, look at that. That is a nice self porn right there. Look at that.
And then the back, everyone loves the back cover. This is one of my best selling covers. And now the cover that's I have a the one for this one, the second variant is we just got the metal in.
Oh wow, look at that, yo.
Yeah. And so this is actually selling really well. And I'm glad because this was an expensive cover, but it was so worth it because the details he put in there are so phenomenal. Now, for anyone that doesn't know Jeremy, he actually is the interior artist for Injustice, but my reasoning is he's the internal artist for Resident Evil comic book. But he worked with Marvel, DC, IDW, Blizzard, Capcom. I mean, he's done it all. Right. So this cover is, and there's only 25 of the regular printed, and there's only 10 of these of the metal. So
you heard that? Only 10. Let me show you that later. You better
nine left now. So yeah, 9.
Hey, don't be bullshitting, folks.
Yeah. So with this book, I went all out with covers. For the when I say this book, the next 5 issues is book 2, and that's the Jeremy's. It's colored by Dave Kemp, who did coloring for Spider-Man and Spawn and all that stuff. So for the next issue, I have the artist from Buffy, Carl Moline. For the next cover, I have Kevin Sharp, which did Evil Dead, Army of Darkness comic book, and Resident Evil. So I tried to get all my favorite that were inspired, for the comic book. I tried to get them to do covers.
And there goes that plushie example right there.
Yeah, look at that.
Creepy little bastard. Jeez.
They really are. They're slimy and gross. Yeah.
Yes, they are. I do not want to confront one Carissa making things of nightmares, but look at look at this page right there. Yo, fire. Yeah. I love how the panel.
My artist is the one that plans the panels. He does an amazing job. He's awesome at the fight scenes. I just tell him to do whatever he wants, just beat somebody up, and he does it right.
It looks great. I mean, and look at your letterer too, kicking ass right there.
Yep. FK is amazing. He knows how to make the emotions and everything stand out. It's just phenomenal. He's just amazing. He sends me a page or 2 a day, and it's just great.
And there goes homie right there.
Anubis gets in it more and more in this book. Like in this one, I think he's like in 1 or 2 pages. But he gets a little bit more and more pages. And the one we're doing now, issue 12 that we're working on, he's in like half of it. So he's going to start having, more pages. People love Anubis. He was not planned. I don't know where I thought of adding him, but I'm glad I did because I just love him as a character. He's got so much personality. He plays fetch with a, hellhound. Oh, and this is the first time we're doing this. So if you pledge 1550 or more, you get the I have it right here. I can show you. It's a necklace, a wooden necklace on a cord. So you can see.
There we go. Oh, that was so cool. Is the breast here? Is it curse? Did you put a spell on it, Carissa? What's going on?
I might have put something on it so you're obsessed with it, like me. So if you do 50 or more, then you'll get that. And if you do 100 or more, you get that, and you get the painted colored coin.
That looks fire. Well, right? Look at the image. Wow, was that show you the image compared to the coin? Look at that, right? And let me show you how it looks in the image, right? I mean,
does not do it justice.
See it in Carissa's hands. Oh my gosh, show it again. Look at that. Look at that
shine. Yeah, the picture does not do it justice. Absolutely does not.
Beautiful. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Where do you get these ideas from, Carissa? Look at you.
I have way too many ideas in my head, I tell you. I've been called the merch queen. I'm very obsessed with merch.
Look at that sticker. There goes the.
That's the one with the foam staff. Yeah, a lot of people like that one.
Look at that dope sticker too.
Yeah, right? That's what they used to plan the plushie. It was awesome.
And there goes the 3D staff, and then look, folks, you get a PDF right there. Issue 1, $5, black and white and color. All right. Issue 8 PDF for $5.
So yeah, I do. A lot of Kickstarters don't do this, but I do allow new people to just get issue 1. If you haven't read it yet and you just want to get issue 1 for PDF for $5 or the printed one for 10, you can. And then there's multiple. All the back issues are in the add-ons. So if you want to pick up 1 and 2 because everyone loves 2 because it's Anubis's first issue, you can get that, or you could just get 1. But a lot of people make you get the ketchup tier. I don't make you get the ketchup tier. I mean, it's great if you want it because it's a great deal and there's a lot of issues in there. But yeah, you don't have to. So yeah, people can get 1 if they want to, or they can get the hardcover if they want to. The hardcover is a great deal at $39. You've got 7 issues in there.
I mean,
that's
you got
issue 1.
You got the digits. There you go. The variants right there at 15. You know, we getting it. There you go. 1 through 8 PDF, $20.
No,
dude, what? That's awesome. I know how many pages per issue.
So the average is 28 to 36. I think there's one that's 24. The last one, issue 7, and the same with issue 12. They're 44 pages.
Oh, damn. So you got a couple of 100 pages here, folks.
Well, here's the negative of having your story already written. I know where the cool cliffhanger's on, and I have to get to that cliffhanger. So sometimes the pages are a little bit longer than, they're supposed to be. But what I do with my artist, I only give him, 4 to 5 panels, and he turns it into, 9 with action. So I let him have his freedom to do it, and he's really good at it too. Well, and here's the mini ketchup tier for those that just want to taste.
Look at it, just the taste. Look at it, get that pique, you know what I mean? As we said that, spice it up a little bit. Like, all right, hold on. But then you're gonna wind up getting everything, metal trading cards, and look at this. What? Oh yeah, the merch queen indeed. Holy shit, yo. And look at this chain over here with some.
I did not know that this would be that. This is very popular.
You got one right there too.
Charm. Yeah, this is stainless steel, and it's pretty big. This is not.
Yo, what? Like a hip hop pendant right there. Let's go.
Yeah, this is pretty big. And I don't know. The description said, not that I'm arguing, but where did my? I have here it is. I want to see if it really is the measurement they said. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me see.
Well, you got them dubs right there. Was popping.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 inches across. So I really like it. This is stainless steel, so it's super shiny. It does come with a chain, so you got that. And yeah,
look at that. This ain't fucking around, folks. And look at it. You get that right necklace.
Everything's in stock.
$29, yo. You could get, start flossing. And then over here, check this out. The hardcover, as I said, a couple of 100, right? 222 pages, issues 1 through 222. You hear me? For $39. Yo, there are books with this many pages that are trying to get you at like $50, $60, $80 easy nowadays. So if this was comic book content, yo.
Yeah, the reason why it's so cheap, and a lot of people said, why is this so cheap? Well, the thing was, I bought 500 of them, and I wasn't doing a soft cover, so I wanted the people. I asked everybody. I'd had 2 polls out with my 5,000 followers on Facebook, my 5,000 followers on Twitter, and I asked them if the price was around $39, would they choose a soft cover or a hard cover? And everyone chose hard. There's not one person that's like, oh, I'd rather have a soft cover. So I decided to do 500, and I put it in a medium price so that both sides can get it. So I figured it worked out that way.
Wonderful. I mean, look at this. Look at that. It's 8 cover with pens, 3 metal trading cards.
Lego.
Ooh, look at that. That's so cool. Look at it. Yo, oh my God. You ain't lying. I look like a sophistry, folks. I'm not even halfway down the page yet.
Oh, there's like 30 tiers. Yeah.
Yo, how many?
There's 30 tiers, and that's not including the add-ons.
How the heck did you get? Is this a record on Kickstarter?
So now this one is hold on. Okay, so this is a large embroidered it's supposed to be a bookmark, but everyone's getting it for a collector. But so one side is our happy-go-lucky hellhound, and on the other side is the incredibly popular Anubis. So and these are all embroidered and hand put together. There's little skulls and beads and all that stuff. So yeah, incredibly detailed.
Yes,
There's only like 4 of these, I think. So
when are you opening up the store?
You know, I could.
Corissa Grant pop-up shops, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could totally open up a store right now.
Yeah, for real. I mean, look at this and all this stuff. Wonderful books, pens, plushies, keychains. I mean, holy shit. What is this? That looks badass.
That's our 3D printed statue in resin. It came out really good. The staff is removable. It makes it a little bit easier to ship, thankfully.
Nice.
But yeah.
Yo, that is badass. Yeah. What size is that?
That's 6 inches.
6 inch, right? And then look at this one. Woo!
Yeah, this one actually
another 6. Jeez.
Yeah, 6 inches. They're pretty big. They're pretty detailed. I mean, you can see the fur on these guys. It's great.
You can probably smell their breath too. My God.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
The $79 Ultimate Catch-Up here issues 1 through 8 printed and PDFs and pens and sticker and keychain. What?
And a glossy trading card. Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, come on. And listen, see, this is what I'm talking about. You missed a gift. Maybe somebody's a little upset that you may have forgotten them. That you know what I mean? Right there, you make it up with this. You score massive points right there, right? You know, you may have a lucky night. You know what I mean?
It's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a dope deal. I mean, look at the stuff you got here. This is great. 30 different tips. You have to visit this page. Let me show you guys the link again. You just gotta come over to this page and keep scrolling. You something for. I really love the fucking patient. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean,
look. A lot of people have been getting. So you can get the zombie plushie as an add-on. So a lot of people have been doing that.
Oh my God, look at this ultimate pack.
That's
here.
Every cover ever made.
Holy shit, for $300 and then a whole bunch of goodies on top of it. Holy smokes, yo. I mean, people spend this easily at a Comic-Con and probably come home with less books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is awesome. And you get all these goodies. Come on, don't be playing around. And then there's add-ons on top of that, because that's one thing that I respect so much about Corissa. Yeah, it's add-ons and helping the community, you know, putting the community on blast and helping out. I mean, what's popping here? Look at this. Hey, wonderful. Kicking ass.
There's coloring books, there's pins, there's the goodie pack. You can get all the current issues, all the back issues. You can get the other coin we have that's not painted. We have metal cards, which is very popular. And then we have the metal covers, and of course we have the Anubises that people can get, and the zombies. And we have 2 songs, by the way. We have the song you heard during the summary video, which is the first song, and then we have a second song that's very catchy, and Lori keeps singing it because it says "Go Zombie Zombie," and she like loves listening to that song. So there are 2 songs, they're $3 each. You can get both for $5. And you get
the video with you, Corissa, you, Corissa, and Lori, you know, coming. When is that video coming?
Oh, our video.
The music video, you know, she got to do the backup singing, and you know, or something.
I think that's a good idea, man. She was singing along with the video, even though the lyrics aren't on it. She was digging it.
You need to do the music video, and then we go and tell MTV, let's go back to music videos, and this is how you start again.
I miss music videos. I was around with MTV, man. You people are missing out.
Yeah, not just MTV. Remember the ones where you used to be able to call in on the phone and be able to vote for the video you want to see next?
And I used to miss that when you watch the video, if you didn't understand the lyrics, the video is like a movie that explains the lyrics. And they don't do that anymore. Now it's just whatever. It has that. They'll have like a movie type thing.
Whatever. All the videos today is mostly just ass shaking. Back in the day, I feel you, man. It was. I mean, my favorite was the hip hop videos that Coogee rap. Them joints were a movie.
Yeah.
Run, for example. Please watch On the Run if you want to see a hip hop story in video. I mean, it's a drug dealer movie in like a 4-minute video. You're like, what's going on here? Dig it. All right.
Nice.
You know what? But but if you want your drugs, comic book drugs, that is, you got to go to Worthy Chaos. Let me tell you, Worthy Chaos is in fact worthy. Putting the business out there again. The multiple tiers. The queen of swag, folks. It's right here. I mean, we're at 2410. Let me refresh this because I've been scrolling to see this case. Anybody? Yeah, Kickstarter. I'm human. I am human, Kickstarter. I promise you. Right, we're live right now on the bush. We're still at 2410. But again, she has achieved the goal. But we have
24 hours. Yeah, this was 24 hours. So we got 23 days.
Oh, look at that. So 24 hours at 2400. I mean, you're making $100 an hour, right?
Now I didn't even think of that. Yeah, bring it on. Yeah.
$100 an hour. Carissa, man, your rates have gone up. Yesterday's prices are not today's prices, as Fat Joe said, right?
That's a good deal right there, man.
Yeah. Carissa is boss at $100 an hour, smashing it. 104. Let's go because it's 2410. $104 an hour. I mean, this is what it is. Let's keep going at that rate. Support independent comics. This project is live now for 23 days. There is no excuse. The link is right there on the page now. It is also in the notes below. I mean, Carissa has wonderful energy, and like I said, she is everywhere. So if you don't believe me, you're just gonna see it here all month. You're gonna see it everywhere because this is how independent creators should be pushing their comics. And again,
I have 3 podcasts today, and then 1 podcast for every day for the next 7 or so days.
Good. I respect your energy and your passion so much for this, Carissa, and the way you flow. And I hope that this not just is double, but like quintupled, tentupled, whatever that word is.
That would be nice. I've never passed the 4,000 mark, so I'm hoping that's this year. I got close, but yeah, that's what I'm hoping. But
it's getting there. You're going to get there because before you told me the word, oh, I'm trying. No, you're not trying. You're doing. And all you people that create, always remember that you're no longer trying. When your projects are out there, you are doing it. And a salute to you. Don't be scared. Not many people have the courage to do what you do. So that's why I respect and salute you guys so much. And I got much respect for you. And again, especially now, you got me. Like, I thought I was bad on merch, with my little t-shirts and little things that I do, shit, coasters, but damn, you beat the shit out of me. You really are the queen of merch. Right?
Yeah. I love merch. What can I say, man?
It's what it is. I mean, look at even that banner. See, indie creators is how you rap. She even got that banner right behind her, like showing her Worthy Chaos with that beautiful art, yo. That's what you do, like Carissa. Again, just tell folks, these independent creators, just in your opinion, based on what you do, because again, I'm digging it. Let them know what they need to do just to get their name, their brands, and everything out there.
I don't know if my advice is good because probably not the best way to do it my way, but you can't get anywhere if you don't take a risk. Finish the issue because you believe in it. Do what you have to do or whatever, how long it has to take to do it. But have it ready for people. Don't make them wait once the Kickstarter's done. My thing about having the Kickstarters go out within a couple of days is I'm trying to build that trust that people know they're going to get this. There's no wait. I've had people tell me they've waited a year for their comics. And I had another person used to say, you're going too fast. And I was like, yeah, I might be, but I want people to know that this story is going to continue. It doesn't matter if it's just 5 of us reading it, it's going to keep going. So that's the really important thing. So if you're going to start something, don't start it if you're not planning to finish it, and a lot of the Kickstarters that don't have high backers, it's because they're not getting on podcasts. They're not going out and talking to people on social media. Making the comic book is the easy part. Unfortunately, the marketing's harder. You have to get out there and people have to know who you are and they have to trust you that you're going to do something. When you go to back it, it says right there, oh, you're handing over money and you might not be promised things. And that bothers me because I wouldn't want. I myself would feel very unsure of backing something if I don't know I'm going to get it. You know, because people don't have enough money as it is. We're all, struggling out there. So I want people to know that your money's going somewhere and you're going to get what you want. So
especially when people are working and leaning towards indie, trusting independent creators, and especially now in this new world of crowdfunding, because it is still relatively new. There's this creators now being able to self-publish. Who needs the big two nowadays, right? No.
Yeah. I had publishers turn me down. They didn't even read my proposals. They said your story's too. All they read was that it's too long. They said we only back. There was at least 2 of them. I think a couple others, but they said we won't accept any story that's not settled and done in 3 issues. And I was like, then I'm not the person.
That's bullshit too, because I think that's so bad on publishers. How about creating some banner titles? Yeah, look at Spawn. We're at issue 350, and that book is selling amazingly once again. Todd is out there doing what you're doing, showing up on podcasts, talking about the books, talking about the projects. And let me tell you that their team does a wonderful job at saying, hey, let's celebrate the creators working within the titles too. I've had the pleasure of speaking to a lot of the new creators in the upcoming titles. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you build a team, support your team, and I see you doing
totally agree. I had 3 done. They wouldn't even read it. They wouldn't even read the story or the proposal. And they said, less people read issue 2 than 1. And then even less people read issue 3. And it's like, well, then you have the wrong story. If you can't get them to read to issue 3, you don't have a good story. And it's probably because you're trying to. I was upfront with them. I was like, if you can't get them to read 3 issues, you got the wrong story. And maybe it's because you're trying to cut it short with 3 issues. Because by the time you fall in love with the characters, it's over. Like I don't want to invest in 3 short little stories. I'm in it for the long haul. And they all told me that I'm never going to get all of them made. And I don't know if I will, but I know I'm going to get series 1, which is 45 issues, and I'm going to do all it takes to get them out. And if it's good enough to go on to the series 2, I'll write or I'll release the epilogue with it so people can read it if they want to go on to series 2. Because series 2 is another 45 issues already written, and it's super crazy. So I know I'm biased, but I love my story, and I have a lot of faith that people will like it as much as me. Maybe not as much as me, but they'll still love it. Because it's got great characters in it. It's got a great story, and it's very action packed. If you don't like action, you're not going to like this story.
It's a great book. It's what we want, folks. This is what we need. You guys that want to complain about DC and Marvel, and like I told somebody today, are you complaining about books that you enjoyed when you were a kid? Teams change, things change, and they have to change with the times because listen. For me, Marvel and DC are just the gateway drugs into comics because they are the most known IP. So that's why that's the kid shit. That's why you learn that now as you grow up, that's when you're supposed to now change from the kid shit. And and go start looking for books from amazing independent creators that are now, whet your palate, if you will, create, satisfy that appetite to get more adult material, something more in line with who you are now. Again, I understand this. I love my characters, my Hulks and everything back then, but the Hulk of today is not the Hulk that I remember. So you know what? I'll stay with the memory from what I remember. I'm always gonna love the character regardless. But will I buy what's coming out now? No, because it's not made for me anymore.
I don't read any mainstream now. It's all indie, and I'll tell you that indie is so much worth reading. It's got heart, it's got passion, and the fact that these creators are putting their hard-earned money into these stories that they might not get back that money, that shows that they have heart for the story. So I'm indie all the way. I backed 108 this last year, and they're awesome.
See that? Not just an amazing creator, but god damn, what a backer. And have you had the chance to read all of those already?
I usually read them when they first come in because if I wait, it will add up. So yeah, I read them right away, or I try to, and some of them, man, I
read 108 books on top of creating books. Jesus Christ, yeah. What do you find the time?
It helps to own my own business, so I can make my own hours, and I only need 4 hours of sleep. I sleep like 4 to 5 hours, And I don't drink caffeine, so I'm very refreshed. And my artist makes fun of me because he's 5 hours ahead in the UK. So he'll be writing me at like 3 a.m. and I'm already up. He's like, you should be sleeping. I was like, I'm up. What do you got?
I'm up too. I have to work at that time for my day job, and sometimes my UK partner editor, he sends me a message, thinking I'm not up, and when I reply to him, he goes, "Jesus, forget that you're up at this time, Jesus Christ."
He's like, "Do you ever sleep?" And I'm like, "Nope." No, I got
even now, look at it. I'm supposed to wake up at 2 at 6:50 p.m. I'm, and I still gotta do something else after this. So isn't that? Yeah, keeping busy, baby. This is what we do, but because we love what we do, and because even my podcast, again, I'm not owned by nobody. It's independent podcasting, and again, in support of independent creation overall, whether it's comic books, music.
Somebody asked me if I would go with a publisher, and I said no because it's my story. I don't, it's my story. It's Worthy Chaos story. And I don't want them to be able to tell me that I can't publish something or whatever. I don't think a publisher is going to help me get it out there. It might take longer on my own, but I'd rather get there, doing it this way than to hand it over to some publisher or whatever and be like, oh yeah, take my story. So it's not going to happen.
I'll say it properly for you. To hand it over to some schmuck don't even know what the hell you're really trying to work on, and then dictate to you what the hell it should be. Like, get the F out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'll speak for creators that don't want to speak rudely. I got it. Don't you worry. Yeah. So that's what I see it too. After everybody trying to command your shit. When you got something and you believe in it, you just get it done and love it. And and those that enjoy it will ride with you. Those that don't, well, you could just move on. It's not for you. Right?
Exactly.
Let people enjoy this shit, all right?
You tell
people this. Yeah, I get upset when I see that. It's not fair. It's not cool. Like I said, if you don't like something, that's fine. But you don't got to be a dick about it. You just be cool, and it's not for you. Like I just said, even with my own mom, when you see, there's a lot of things I love. I'm still enjoying sport. At least that hasn't changed that much. Thank you, Todd, for keeping that spirit alive to the time and seeing that, like Carissa, again, like she said, action-packed fun, not hand on no other bullshit other than just making a good, fun story, comic books, independent creation. And as we've said, the queen right here, getting it done. James Brown, the female James Brown of comics. I see you already heard her mission. She already got your show coming. And we only up to 8 right now. I mean, the future is planned. The door is open, folks. You're going to get your stuff. You're not going to be waiting like me 10 years plus, like Rob Lee. Thank you, Rob. I'm still waiting. You better send me that fucking book. I don't want my money because if I was to do that, then 10 years. You know what I mean? You know what? Shit. What?
She heard us talking about her. I was telling everyone how awesome you are.
Hey. Oh, hey. All right. I got to give her that's her words right there, right? Oh, hey. All right.
Yeah, Laura, I tell everyone that if it wasn't for Laura, I probably wouldn't be here because I didn't know anything about podcasting. And then this horror chick comes and talks to me, and that was it. We were bonded from the beginning. So
yeah. Check out Path of the Pale Rider too, another dope book, and another one that does fun stuff, and she makes very funny videos. So that's what I'm saying. I better see music videos from you guys doing some things.
All right, he says we got to make a video. We got to make a movie.
A music video, you got to make it done, eh? Because she said you like that song, so I want to see. I got to see this now.
Zombie song. You got to dress up like a zombie for my zombie song, Lori, and then you can sing it for us. She told me if I go over 4,000 on my Kickstarter, I have to cluck like a chicken on her show. So I did not agree to this, but she might make me do this. So we'll have to see.
If you want, I got chickens across the street. I could give you examples of how they cluck.
We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. She's gonna torture me till I do it. So it's only if it goes over 4,000. So we'll see.
So let's make it happen. Do you want to do that? Let's make it happen at 4,000. And there we go. A big shout out to again, Lori. You better be checking out too. On YouTube. Through Madness and everything. What bet that Well, if she listen, what does she do if you don't reach the 4,000?
That's a good question. I didn't think of that. Yeah, torture for sure. Yep. Yeah. She'll have to do this. So that's the punishment. She'll have to dress up as the zombie and sing the zombie song. So.
Oh man, hell yeah! Well, do like the Peter Griffin, the bird dance, you know.
Yeah. Bird is a word. Yeah.
There we go.
Good.
Well, again, Carissa, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And again, folks, the project is live now. We got multitude of days to go, so there's no excuses. That is several paydays. So don't bullshit me or her. Don't tell me you broke now. Friday coming, and another Friday, then another Friday after that. So on one of those, you getting paid. Don't bullshit me. So make it happen. Support independent comics. It's definitely worth the money, worth the time, worth the story. So it's beautiful, a wonderful team, and you see the passion that this young lady has here. So go indie, baby, forever. and a big shout out to again our homie Laura that showed up over here. Amazing female independent creator, kicking ass. So just creating great stories and murdering the game and crowdfunding. Perfect examples. If you want to know how to run a game, I think that these ladies are definitely very valuable in the game right now. So make sure that you pick their valuable brains that if you want to learn how to succeed, or just watch them. You see how it is. All right?
Yeah.
For real. With that, thank you again, everybody. Hasta la próxima. Al Mega, Corissa Grant, Worthy Chaos, Comic Crusaders. Hasta la próxima.
Thank you for listening to the Comic Crusaders podcast. If you like the content, please subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, please visit comiccrusaders.shop and our extended podcast family over at undercover.com. And also, make sure to download the Comic Crusaders app on the Play Store today.